Let's start with the acknowledgement of two things that we're feeling a lot of now than in the years past: overwhelm, burnout. Overwhelm possibly comes from our need to be perceived a certain way as we evolve, change, and grow, while also being authentic, while also not seeming performative. It's not good enough anymore to just have success in material goods. You also have to be emotionally intelligent, you have to be present. There's also pressure to espouse some beliefs or isms and stand by those, and these could just be things that are in vogue currently. So who you are choosing to be impacts how you grow, how your career grows, your business grows, how your relationships in life progress. And while it sounds like a great thing, it can also be tiring. And that's the overwhelm. So I'm going to reference Esther Perel, who's the goddess really of relational intelligence work, to explore why some of these things could be happening. At home, we expect our family, including our partner, to play the role that once an entire village or a community did. The partner needs to be your emotional support pillar, your workout partner, the person who handles 50% of the household tasks, your spiritual guide, your therapist. That's a lot. If you're unpartnered or you feel that relationship doesn't give you everything that you expect, there's a real sense of loss, and that adds to the overwhelm. With a family too, a few hundred years ago, what did a family do? It's a group of people I huddle with to find shelter from, against the elements. Few more 100 years later, this is a group that I pool resources with to gain coin and get by. Now we all need to have the same beliefs. We need to vote the same. We need to like and dislike the same people. Heaven forbid that old relative forwards a video about a godman that I dislike, and the derision and the judgment that I pile onto them, right? At work, a similar event is taking place, which is that we expect the workplace to not just be a place where I get a paycheck and learning, but also purpose, meaning, passion, and so on. So Esther Perel, and I'll link the video where she talks about it, talks about how we're shifting from a production or a service economy to an identity economy. And that leads to having a significantly high degree of expectations from everything and dealing with corresponding high degree of expectation from others. One way in which a friend of mine deals with it is by kind of talking to a larger group of her inner circle about things that are questions in her mind. And that gives her a diversity of opinion coming from different belief sources. That to me is a very smart move. Our current way of life is polarizing by design. Now, whose design, I couldn't say. So, what could we explore is how do you build these communities outside of your immediate family, outside of work, where you could really derive true meaning. The second part I talked about is burnout, which is again very, very real and significantly more frequent. There's multiple types of burnout. It could be burnout from having a very overpacked routine, whether you're a student or a professional. There just could be a lot going on over a period of time, so you don't have time to just relax, and there's not enough downtime. It could be caregiver burnout, it could be burnout from putting yourself last chronically in service of others. And so I'd like to share the good work done by sisters and researchers called Emily and Amelia Nagoski, and their book is called Burnout. Again, I'm sharing details below this. Their ask is to stop looking at burnout as an unconquerable monster, but to look at it as something that's a cycle that our body is requiring us to complete. So instead of feeling helpless, angry, alone, we start with self-compassion and then enlist help from others and close that cycle of burnout. In closing, I'm going to reference a statement again by Esther Perel. The quality of our relationships determine the quality of our life. This for me has proven to be very, very true. So like you have or you aim to have a portfolio to grow your material wealth, start thinking of a portfolio to grow your community and meaningful relationships outside of the ones that you're forced to. And like with that portfolio, start with fundamental principles, you can't go far wrong.